Hi everybody, it's Gail from Gail's Bookish Things. I'm nearing the end of my gratitude journal and I wanted to just do a quick sharing of my plan for what's next. I was talking on Instagram just in a very brief little interaction with Lisa Writes a Lot, and I had commented on her story, I guess it was, about also enjoying keeping a gratitude journal, and she said, well, you should show yours. And I will show you what my setup is for that. For the past couple of years, I've used these notebooks from Danica 58 on Etsy. I really love this format. As you can see, it's a very chunky notebook. This is Cosmo Airlight. I think it's like 300 something. In the front of the book, I put one of those little plastic squares that you can slide a card into, but I cut it in half and I just use it to put my little number stamp, and that works really well for me. I try to write in this every single day. I don't always make it, but pretty close. I have found that gratitude is grown when you're writing with a wonderful fountain pen combination, or maybe a gel pen or something you really enjoy writing with, because you want to write more. It feels great. Pen to paper is just a wonderful experience. And that has helped me go deeper in my thoughts. What am I thankful for? What good things has God poured into my life that I can thank Him for? And I do address my gratitude to God, to Jesus Christ, and I believe every good and perfect gift is from Him. That's how I approach it. So that's my point of reference with this, and it is a privilege, and it has grown my outlook in life to see good things, even amidst some awful things that can be happening. So this is about full. I have just a few pages left. The Cosmo Airlight paper in this setup is not available currently, last time I checked, from Danica 58, but I do thankfully have one that I bought a while ago in the B6 slim size. This is not lined, however. I think it just came in the blank. I do like the Cosmo Air paper a lot. I am kind of switching over to B7 Natural that you can find at Paper Penguin Co. I believe Danica also sells that, but it's a much more readily available and less expensive to buy for me in the United States. So I like to buy my things from Paper Penguin Co. when I can. But this paper, this chunky size notebook is really wonderful. I have that it was about 320 pages, so I think that's what this notebook was too. It, of course, fluffs up a bit as you write in it. So I have this notebook that I'm not currently using, but I will implement for the next year or so, that it takes me to go through this book. This is a B6 slim size by Sojourner USA. This is the Roadrunner, and this is the natural leather pocket. I've had a name for the edge, one off or something, like it's just like the end of the line. You can see where the clip was that held the leather as it was being processed. And it's stitched in red. This was much more red when I got it, but it has kind of patinaed into, maybe you could call it like a chestnut brown. It's got some red to it, a bit more, even in a way I would describe more as an orangey. So I think chestnut works. I switched this leather out. It did come with the brown elastics, not the leather. I switched this elastic out to the green at some point. I'm not sure why. Probably, I think it's stretched out of shape actually. So the thing about using these is eventually this tape kind of binding gets torn through a little bit. You can see where that happened here. I put packaging tape over it to help, and then it just got to the point where I just put this in my notebook without running the elastics through. That might be a bit of a thing for me, because I don't like it when it starts to tear. This is really a nice notebook though. If you notice, there's room for lots of inserts, but I will just use it for this. I'll start like this, but I may put one of those sticky pocket adhesive things here and then just slide the corner of that in. We'll see how it goes. But this is such a nice thick little notebook. It really chunks up the cover without being super busy looking. It still has like a nice compact and clean feel to it, but it does have that chunk that many of us enjoy. This is really nice for me. This will be a good fit, and this leather still smells good and it feels really nice. I added this little plastic button, but that's that. So I am looking forward to trying my gratitude journal in a smaller book, both by Danica 58. I think she makes a wonderful product. And then the other thing I wanted to share with you is just my little setup for a prayer notebook. I do have it currently in a standard size notebook like this, but I wanted to use this little one that I got from Katja at she sent me this wonderful little passport size traveler's notebook, and we kind of kidded around how, I think she called it poor little guy. He's all beat up and kind of mangled, and I have one that looks similar in the full size, so we kind of have matching notebooks. Well, we did. Now I have them both. And so when I got this, I was thinking, well, I might use it as some people call it a war binder. Basically, you know, like a spiritual warfare idea. You're praying for things. I was thinking I might use it as a prayer notebook, and I was also thinking, oh, this could be a nice, easy to carry, pretty lightweight wallet when I'm just running a quick errand. So I ordered this little thing off of Amazon. It was called a Moterm insert. I don't know if it's really from them, but it's just your basic canvas. It's fine, but it's not extremely sturdy feeling or anything. But I thought, you know what, it would work as a good experimental project. When I had ordered this, I was not expecting that my daughter would give me a new wallet for my birthday. So I just went back to my original idea of making this a prayer notebook and just concentrate on having a nice to-go size little book that I can bring with me. I think, you know, kind of the idea I have is that I would take it along if I'm running errands or I'm going to be waiting anywhere. I can get out my prayer request and just go through that. And right now I have this in another notebook with other similar type things, but I wanted to try it as its own separate notebook. So I ordered from Dominique at Paper Penguin Co. this Sanzen Tomoe River. I chose that because the pages are thinner, and I felt like as this bulked up, it would still be a slim profile in this notebook. This is the Sanzen Tomoe River cream, and it's a 52 GSM, 160 pages. It's the passport size, and I chose the black cover with dots. You can choose a black or brown cover, and you can choose dots or the square grid or lined, and I think also plain is an option. So that is really snug and cozy feeling. It has a little bit of substance to it, but in a very minimal way. So maybe that doesn't even make sense. I know what I mean. I just kind of like the little bit of the chunkiness of the notebook in this nice little passport size traveler's notebook. Oh, that is what I'm doing with these notebooks. They're not necessarily waiting till the beginning of the year to start this. This is just where I'm headed. I'm sure this will start within a few weeks at the most, and as soon as I can just get things written down in this, I'm going to use that. And I think the approach I will have is to put a prayer item at the top and then maybe leave some space to see how those things play out, or maybe one or two per page with some extra writing room. I'm not sure, but if you keep a prayer journal, I would love to know how you format that. Anyway, please share with me your thoughts on how you would set that up or how you do set that up. And that is all for now. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon. Take care.